Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog, and all forms of social media. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. I'm about to pin it in the chat as well. Just $5 a month gets the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you asked to book anything. It gets you request a video. It gets you the absolute best gambling advice. It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, we get the live bets. We get the updated props. You get all the best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. So make sure to join that. It's good to have everyone aboard. The link is also pinned in the chat. After we do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, I'm going to let everyone roll in for just a minute, guys. Leave your thoughts, comments, questions in the chat. I'm gonna walk out just for a minute. I will be right back. I just need to take care of something. I will be right back. Welcome back. It's good to have everyone back. Guys, please leave your questions, comments, thoughts in the chat. Got a lot to get into. All right. Assuming has absolutely zero pop. Go figure. He's a Brit. Guy belongs at Weenie Hut Juniors. Couldn't be a grape in a fruit fight. Yeah, that is hysterical, by the way, Real. I like that a lot. That is awesome. That's a lot. That's a lot to say. He doesn't have any pop. He has no pop. To me, that's the fight we're making money on. I love Taylor in that fight. I absolutely love Josh Taylor in that fight. I don't know if he wins by stoppage. He could win by late stoppage. He may go the distance. My inkling is it goes the distance, but it could very well be a stoppage. It depends on more on Josh Taylor, I would say. I agree. What up, Muscles? It's good to have you aboard. Yeah, call me as soon as live is over. I'm going to go live again, guys. I'm going to go live again tonight. If you are in the Discord, if you're in the Patreon, I just sent over the lock of the week. The lock of the week is live. I'm going to get y'all a second one. This is a tricky week. There's a lot of competitive fights that are disguised as mismatches. And, oh, shoot. Am I freezing up? Hang on one second. All right, I'm back. Appreciate y'all hanging around for me. Appreciate y'all hanging around for me. I do appreciate that. All right, sorry about that. I had some technical difficulty. I think everything is figured out. Can y'all hear me okay? Do I sound okay? Do I look okay? Can you hear me? Can you see me okay? We all good? All right. Let me get to some of these. Assuming has absolutely zero problem. Oh, we did that one. Muscles is checking in from the gym. All right. What's good, Fast Car? It's good to have you here. Pedro Todorian is a steal. I still don't have a book on that, do I? I do now. Oh, he is a steal. I do have a book on that. No, I do like that. I do like that as a bet. I do like that. Sharp on point is too good to turn down. I don't like Sharp to win. You want to take Sharp, take Sharp. I'm just taking the over. So take the over, take it to go the distance. Randall Light. Damn, I haven't seen Fast Car in here since Vietnam. Gonna have to. Fast Car. Oh, Fast Car has been around. Fast Car has been around. What up, Fast Car? Dorian went from plus minus 150 already. He dominated the first fight. Yeah, I don't really see why. I don't get the odds. I don't really get them. I think Todorian is a great bet. Walcott, what up, Cedric? Always good to have you here, Cedric. You went blank, G. Can't see or hear you. I'm back. Ramos says, I took the fight to go the distance and hedged it with Sharp by decision at plus 600. Not bad. I like hedging like that. Assuming's last fight, he nearly got beat by a bartender. Last fight in a majority decision. What up, Mide Ola? What's up? What's your question? Let me see if this is your question. Do you ever parlay fights over a week span or more apart from the weekend parlays? I've done like midweek fights with weekend fights. Like I've done a Wednesday fight with a Saturday fight, but I've never parlayed like a Saturday fight with a fight next week, if that makes sense. Like I've never done two. I only parlay them within the week. So yeah, I parlayed in interweek fights, midweek fights with weekend fights, but I've never done like this Saturday with next Saturday. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's not how I operate. I think it's fine. For example, there are a couple of fights in different weeks. Yeah, of June that I'm considering parlaying and loading up on: Hitchens, Nakatani, Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason, and Norman Jr. I don't think it's a bad idea at all, Mita. I don't think it's bad at all. Yeah, I think that's fine. Big G, what up? What up, Jabzuda? I want to know your thoughts on this parlay and the method of approach to make more money. I think it's fine. Like anything that makes money, I'm going to sign off on, right? Like if it makes money, I like it. Like for real. I'm taking Taylor by decision or the fight to go the over thoughts. I like the over. I definitely like the over. Taylor could get a late stoppage, but I like the over. I'm just taking him on money line. I think he's layup. I think he clearly wins. I think this is a great value at minus 340. I think there's terrific value in Josh Taylor in a parlay. You can just throw a couple of easy bets into it and come up with some good money. I'm not going to give you guys a lock, but I'm going to give you a parlay, a plus money parlay that I like quite a bit. I don't like taking the over. Sitting there sweating, your nerves will be wrecked. That's true. That's true. Do you guys think Leo gets the KO? I'm torn. I got a poll question I want to ask when I get through these. Fast Car, Eddie the Hitman Hearns, KO. I kind of do. I don't know that I would bet on it, but I kind of like Leo by stoppage. Just the winner. Hang on real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Just got to set something up real quick. All right. All right, give me 1 second. Having some real technical difficulties today. Gonna experiment with the round robin betting. I think round robin is if you want to be safe, you want to kind of hedge stuff. I think round robins are a good way to go. Plan to go big on the Shiraz Berlanga weekend. It's going to be an interesting weekend for sure. For some reason, my DraftKings, the Maxi fight not on there anymore. Well, they'll put it back. I still got it on mine. Use minus 450. There's no knockdown props this weekend. Muscles. So I want to give you guys something. I want to give y'all a plus money bet that I like a lot. And I'm going to give you do we have any props on this? No. That's not what I want. Let me pull this out real quick. Something else I wanted to add to out there. It is. Oh, it doesn't get me to plus money. It almost gets me to plus money. It was plus money before. But like, here's a 4-leg parlay that I like a lot. Do I have Ituama by stoppage? Is that what I put to it? Hang on. Do I have him by stoppage? No. All right, so this is minus 1100. But to me, this is easy money. Pedro Todorin, Ituama by money line, all money line. Harper, Ella, money line. To me, this is an easy bet. I don't know. I calculated it wrong before. I had this as coming up just plus money. But I like this a lot. I mean, like something like this. It's one guy that's completely undervalued. That's Todorin. And then 3 gimmies, 3 layups. A bet like this, Ayala, Harper, Ituama, and Todorin, to me, is easy money. It's paying almost even money, minus 111. This is a parlay that you got. I'm going to put some money on this. Like, it's not my lock of the week, although I may make it a lock of the week. I like this a lot. To me, this is easy money. I would bet on this. This is a good bet. I think there are some good 50-50 bets with decent odds that we can make money on. At minus 111, this is not 50-50. Like, there's a 70% chance that Todorin wins, in my opinion. And then Ituama, Harper, and AL are all like 99%. So at minus 111, this is just a good value bet, right? Todorin, Ituama, Harper, Ayala. Minus 111, lock it up. Does anyone have any objection to that? Does anyone think that doesn't hit? Ellie Hallwell at minus 210. She's fighting Stevie Levy. I think that's about right. She probably wins. Is Dominican style boxing same as Cuban style boxing? No, but there are some similarities for sure. I wouldn't say it's the same, but Dominican fighters and Cuban fighters have some similarities. I would say for sure, and that's why it's not the same, but there are similarities. I don't think Leo gets the KO fast car. It's very possible he could. I know Vic Paceas only has 1 fight in the past few years, but this guy he's fighting has been stopped by randoms with bad. I like Paceas. I do. He should win. You guys feel comfortable? I'm comfortable betting on him. But I don't want to give you guys a bet where a guy hasn't fought but once in 5 years and then loses, and then everyone crucifies me. I think he definitely was. Paceas was the goods. How much does he have left? I don't know. He turned pro in 2011. It's been a while. I think he definitely wins. No knockdown props this year. No good. I think Collins on points may have too much movement. Leo by stoppage, as Kameda is pocket-centric. I think Collins on points. You guys like Collins? I mean, to me, that fight definitely goes over. So to me, if you can get a prop on the over or for it to go the distance, I would just take that. I'm going with Leo flattening him. I want to get to that. I got Vic at minus 525. He was minus 400. I think that's fair odds. It's tough to bet. I don't think the guy he's fighting is a total bum. I think he's a decent fighter. Let me give you guys another bet. So this, I'm going to write this down real quick because I like this parlay. All right. I'm not going to lie. I don't get the overwhelming Leo by KO picks. Not known for cracking. He's not known for cracking. And he's got a couple of knockouts recently, and that's why people are overvaluing him. Kameda is there to be hit. Kameda is in front of you. He gets hit a lot. He's proven to be durable, which is why I'm not convinced. I want to take – I want to start the poll real quick. I did. I did. Did you see? I saw that picture. Gary, did you see Verge met Dirk on his flight today? Was carrying around his belt with him. I was in an airport with Maurice Hooker flying back to Dallas, and he had his belt, but he had just defended it. Right, so that's a little different. No, I don't think fighters typically carry around their belts. But he may be going to some kind of speaking event or going to something where he has to have it, and fighters don't like to check their belts because they want to make sure it doesn't get lost. I know that's the thing. I know Hooker would not check his belt. He brought it on the plane as his carry-on. Leo by decision, says Mexican 89 pugilist. I think that's fair. I want to build around this. This is tonight. Pisaius, Ayala. And let me see if I can come up with a Friday bet. The odds on this aren't amazing. It's minus 208, but for a Thursday Friday card for a week, and this is going to be a 2-day parlay. It's going to be over 2 days. But this is something I like. It's minus 208, so the odds aren't amazing on it. But Pisaius, Kevin Ayala over 8.5, minus 208. I think that's a good prop. I think that's a good parlay. You guys like this? I want to do my poll. Let me ask my poll question. Give me 1 second. I want to ask my poll question. Who is more likely to win? Who is more likely to pull the upset? I'm going to give 3 choices. I want to make sure I spell Kameda wrong. I always spell it wrong. Kameda or Leo? Wait, no. Or Sharp. All right. Who is more likely to pull the upset? Kameda or Sharp? All right, guys, vote now. The poll is live. Vote. Everyone vote in the poll. All right. I saw Virgil is not a champion yet. Golden Boy doing him dirty. Virgil's a champion. Virgil's a champ. Kameda has a split decision as someone who lost to Jazza Dickens. I was a Jazza Dickens fan. I think Virgil is the best in that weight class. I agree. Does Vic Macias get the TKO? You're asking me to bet on a guy that hasn't won or fought but once in 5 years? I don't. If you're going to take Vic, just take him on the money line. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably he's pretty good. He's not been active. I don't feel super confident betting on the methodology on a guy that hasn't fought in years. Gary, what's the lock again? A bunch of overs on the board at a maxi fight? We counting interims? That's what we're doing? Oh, wait, let me check. Virgil was upgraded, was he not? Hang on. Now you got me. I'm trying to. My internet does not want to work today. No, he was upgraded to full champ, was he not? Yeah, he's a full champion. Let me check his box rank. He's no interim. Hang on. He was upgraded to the full champion. Let me see. No, you're right. It is interim. All right, my bad. He's interim. I thought he was upgraded. I thought the fight with Badgerov was upgraded. It's not. He's interim champ. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Did Kameda nearly get beat by a bum? Yeah, he did. Virgil is interim champ. I thought with the win over Madrimov, they upgraded it to full status. They did not. I stand corrected. Who wins, Yuri Fury or Dave Allen? Yuri Fury. I don't think Yuri Fury is all that bad. I feel like he should be a world champion. Virgil should be a 3-division champ, but it's only an interim. You guys are right. You guys are owning me today. Virgil's going to be undisputed really soon. Yeah, Oscar hasn't gotten Ryan Garcia or Virgil Ortiz a legitimate world title. Think about that. That's not great. That is not great. The belts were held hostage in the division he's been in. That's true. He's not wrong about that. What do you think? Who do you think beats him, GOAT? I do, Blessings. My inkling is Josh Taylor by decision, but at minus 340, I think to build your parlay, I just take him on a money line. Who asked me about the lock? The lock of the week is in the Discord. It's also in the Patreon, so check that. I gave another lock before for Thursday, Friday. I wanted to give this to you guys too. So, you guys can take a look at that. Over 8.5, Harper Taylor. That's something that I like a lot. I like that a lot. You guys can bet that. Josh will get on his bike 100. You got Kevin Ayala. I do. I think Kevin Ayala is easy money. Like I said, I would lock that up. Ayala, Harper, Itwama, and Hidoran. Easy money parlay, in my opinion. Easy money. I think Mortazayev can beat him, but I think I agree Virgil is the best. As much as I love Fundora, they both, yeah, I think Virgil steamrolls Fundora. Well, Boots didn't want to fight him, and Boots didn't want to go to 54 to fight him. Could Boots beat him? Could. Is that fight going to happen? It doesn't look that way. Once he moves up. To secure the Conor Ben fight. I just wonder if they're going to keep giving Fundora Uber drivers to fight. Probably. It's not De La Hoya's fault. Virgil has been sick a lot. It's not. But he also hadn't gotten Ryan a belt. There's been worse fighters out there who, well, I mean, Ryan didn't help himself, but worse fighters than Ryan Garcia have gotten multiple belts. Ryan's your star. Ryan's your name. Yeah, Ryan's the name value. Ryan's the star. They should get Ryan a belt. I'm going to come up with I still don't have an over on this, right? God dang, I want the over on this fight. Do I have an over on this? Over 8.5 on Mold and Sylvester. I like that a lot. I would bet that. I would take that. I would take the over on Hughes and Sharp. And what do I have there? Minus 227. And then minus 116 on this, guys. Over on Sharp, over on Sylvester, and then Josh Taylor. If you want something a little safer than that, I think that's a really good bet. I think that's a really good prop. I like the over on those two, over 8.5 on both of those. And then Mold and Sylvester, Hughes and Sharp, Taylor and Assuming. If you want to get it close to even money, where is... So if you add a fourth leg to this parlay, it's 4-leg parlay. Hughes over, Mold, Sylvester over, Taylor money line, Harper money line, minus 103. It's pretty good, guys. You take Taylor out, you think that's too risky. Even at this, you're at minus 192. You're under minus 200. I think those are really good bets. I mean, Mold and Sylvester, Hughes and Sharp to go over, just about guarantees. Harper's a guarantee. It's minus 192. You put Taylor in there, who I think is a guarantee, you get to almost even money. There's some good parlays out there this week, guys. There really are. Mortazayev is being avoided. Virgil wanted to fight him, and Oscar said no. That's an interview you can look up when Oscar told him not to take that fight. That's interesting because Oscar also told Canelo famously not to fight Lara, and the fight happened anyway. The fight was offered at 147. Okay. Well, that's why I wouldn't take it. That makes sense. He almost died making 147 twice. Boots wants to undispute 147. Let's not make it sound like he's ducked. I think it's fine. I think it's absolutely fine to stay in a division and corner all the belts and win all the titles. Guys, give me 1 minute. Sorry about that, though. I had to get an order for my nanny. There's Starbucks order for my nanny. Hang on 1 second. All right, let me check the poll real quick. Guys think Sharp's more likely to pull the upset. I figured. But to me, like these fights, they're more 50-50 kind of fights. Kameda is a 50-50 kind of fight. Sharp's a 50-50 kind of fight. Not that they're necessarily 50-50. Like I definitely think Leo should be favored, but it's the way that he's favored. Like I think you should be favored. It's the one-sided nature of the odds that don't make these fights very sexy for me to bet on. You know what I'm saying? Like Leo at -500, -600, whatever your book has him at, isn't attractive to me. You know, Sharp, who I think wins. You know, I'm confident Sharp wins. But what is use that -450? These bets are too wide for me. These aren't one-sided fights. These are very, very, very close fights. Leo's down to -525. Like Kameda's got. I think Leo's going to win. Like I would bet Leo's going to win, but I don't feel comfortable locking that up at -525. Like that's way too wide to me. Kameda's a dog. Kameda is a really good offensive fighter. Decent sting on his punches. He comes in. He's tight defensively. He's behind the guard. Like that's not an easy fight. And then he's in his home country. Let me get to some of these. Virgil is different. I think he's going to be an all-time great. I hope so. That's my dude. Where is he on the wall? There he is. Oh, he's behind my head. There's Virg. I mean, he's fighting Zoo again. Remember, that should be fun. It should be fun. They tried to get Ryan a belt against the worst opponents possible, and he lost. You can get Ryan a belt at 135, at 140, at 140. Get him a belt. Get him a belt at any of the weight classes, just so we can claim he's a world champion. 40, 47, whatever. Bam Rodriguez is having the same kind of problems, just about. So my Texas guys. How confident are we in Sylvester? I'm fairly confident in Sylvester. I think he just wins it on volume. He wins it off the back foot. I think Reese Mold kind of sucks. I know Sylvester's no great shakes either, but I'm pretty confident in Sylvester to win. If you're not, neither guy can punch. Take the over. Was there good in-play odds on Inoue when he got dropped? Yeah, he was down to like -200 at one point. There was. Or Inoue by stoppage was like -200 at one point. I just wish they would make Fundora fight one of the belt holders instead of defending his belt. I mean, I think him and Tim are entertaining fights, but it needs to be fighting higher quality. I think they're both decent, but I think they're both very beatable, and I think they know that, which is why they match them very carefully. Inoue remained a favorite. Like, he remained a favorite, but I think it was down to like -200. Well, him by stoppage was -200. I think it was him by stoppage was -200, and then him by money line was like -400 or 3 and change. Everyone hit the like. Good point, JJ. Everyone smash the like button. Make sure to vote in the poll. I think Medora can figure out how to make his job absolutely elite. He'd be a major problem. His job is majority overrated right now. To me, he doesn't have much else. Yeah, Fedora's overrated. He's a lot to deal with. But yeah, he's one-dimensional. He's beatable, but it's still very difficult to fight a guy that size. Yeah, like I don't necessarily agree with what Jeb. I don't necessarily disagree. He's beatable, but it's a lot to deal with. Yes, but being 6'6" at that weight class means something. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean nothing. His jab isn't that quick. Actually, like Paul Williams was Paul Williams was way better than Fundora ever was. Paul Williams was a problem. Who you got? Garcia and Clexito. See, that's an interesting fight. Probably Garcia. Fundora needs a Larry Holmes. Fundora needs something. Yeah, he needs a Holmes jab. Yeah. Lennox Lewis uppercut. Like he needs something like that. Booch is not going to be undisputed at 147. Top rank in PBC have the 2 other belts, and they're not going to give them out unless they get overpaid. I don't think Turkey would be interested. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. That's fair, Havelock. I agree, Jab. He's a bag of bones that should be an unbeatable fighter at his weight. If they had the ability whatsoever, he'd be insane. He's unathletic and stiff with no explosiveness. Like, for every pro for being a 6'6", 154-pounder, there's a con. There's a pro and a con, right? Like, yeah, he's not going to be the best athlete in the world. He's not going to be explosive. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be fragile. You probably hit him on the chin, he's going to fall down, right? I mean, for every pro, there's going to be a con. I agree. Kameda is not going to pull the upset. Kameda is slowing down while Leo is getting better. I think Leo's going to win, but the odds are outrageous. Kameda is a real fighter. Kameda is a real good offensive fighter who stays on you. Angelo Leo's got good feet. He can hit his angles, but he's there to be hit. If it gets into a slug fight, which this is going to be a slug fight, you can't count Kameda out. But yes, I definitely think Angelo Leo is going to win the fight. Anyone know what time on DAZN the card starts? Let me see if I can check for you. It looks like 9:30. It looks like. I'm gonna say 9:30 is what it looks like on the app. $9:30. Kameda opens up a lot, and Leo going to counter to the body all night, and Kameda swings wild. Kameda does open up a lot, and that's where he's beatable, right? Otherwise, because when he's not opening up, he's tight, elbows in, high, chin tucked. He's defensively sound and responsible, but he does get wide, and that's where you got to, that's what you got to time him. I'm saying Leo is going to pull his. Okay. I'm pretty confident Sylvester wins. I'm pretty confident. I'm more confident in the over, though. I don't need to bet no more. I just retired and watch you guys. I want to bow out with a win. There you go. He's shown by amazing performance. Yeah, I'm going to be at that fight. Norman Jr., Jin Sasaki. Probably Norman Jr. Who is safer, Josh Taylor money line or the over? Josh Taylor. Money line. Josh Taylor money line. Norman by stoppage. I think Norman wins. All I ever talk about is how big Pandora is and nothing else. For me, it starts at 8, I think, and I'm Central Standard Time. It says, yeah. All right, 8? 79 saying 8. I thought my app just said 9. All right, let's go with 8. I don't want to be able. Let's say it starts at 8 o'clock. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Appreciate everyone. If you have any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, let me know now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to close my poll out. Let me close my poll out. Sharp, you guys think Sharp is more likely to pull the upset? 61-39, Sharp more likely. 62-38. Thank you for voting. You guys like Sharp to be more likely to pull the upset. Sharp for sure going to beat Maxi Hughes. Take the over. My book moved the over to 9.5. It ain't worth it. I still say it's over. You might as well take the go the distance. Next live, I will be live again tonight, guys. I'll be live again tonight around 8 o'clock Eastern time. We know the DAZN app is shit. It gives different times. Yeah, the DAZN app is not great. God bless you and your family. Thank you, Zay. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate y'all. From Texas to the world, thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.